they've saved a room for us to try called the Ransom Room, so come on in and check it out.
Hey, ESCAPETHEROOMers, Brandon here. We are in Easton, Pennsylvania, and I'm with Frank. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Katie, how are you?
I'm great.
And Trevor, how are you?
I'm great.
And we are at Twisted Escape. We just tried their room, Ransom. We had an amazing time. Lots to do in there, so when you go in there, make sure you have a cup of coffee, you're ready to go. How many rooms do you guys have here? 3 rooms. And you guys just opened. Fairly just opened. April of this year. 3 rooms available to the public to come and play right now. What are the names of the other 2 rooms?
Pandora's Clock
It's like
and the Missing Baby.
Pandora's Clock and the Missing Baby. What's to expect in the near future for Twisted Escape? Because I know you told us a little bit about what your plans are.
We plan on changing rooms out, if we can, once every 6 months.
Okay.
1 room every 6 months. And right now we're looking at Halloween coming up, so we're going with the Deranged and the Cure.
Right around the
2
corner.
rooms.
Preferably, we're going to try to have it a month ahead. Right now, we have it planned September 2nd. We're going to start our September 6th.
Okay. Wait, give me that extra 4 days.
September 6th for the Deranged and possibly the 13th for the Cure.
Okay, great. Now, he's a contractor. I know that you build the rooms, you create the puzzle designs. I'm pretty sure that you guys all have your input. We love to find out how do you come up with these ideas. Like, well, we only played Ransom, so let's talk about Ransom. How did you come up with the idea and the puzzle designs behind it, the construction, all of that?
She did it all.
I did not. No, I didn't. That's his room.
That was all.
No, it's not all.
Yeah, hand built the maze that hangs on the wall.
Okay.
That's attached to a key.
Yeah, that was a big pain.
It's one of the best features in the room.
Well, you had to hand wrap that, so that's why it was a problem.
No, everybody had their input, so we took whatever designs we could and just put everything together. You've got to make the room work.
Okay.
And that's the key.
So who came up with the concept? What gets started there?
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
Yeah, you did
So
that.
it starts with concept, then you storyline obviously, and then you
We
figure
actually
out.
work reverse.
Oh, so how to exit, or what the mission is, the goal.
Yes.
Right.
And then balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the best way because then it stays, if the flow is nice, because
Right.
you don't get off track, you still
Right.
know what the goal is, and then
Right.
getting back to your.
If you don't start with the goal, you start at the beginning and you end up with you're lost.
Right.
You start with the goal and work backwards. It's
Well, the goal might change.
Right, yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
It's like, wait, what was
That's
the mission again?
That's true.
Okay, so, and the other 2 rooms, I'm assuming everything is done by you guys. This is all in-house.
Yeah,
everything is-
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it is.
That's
I
great.
designed the Missing Baby room.
Okay.
I did the
When
majority of Pandora's Clock then.
right.
Okay.
When we were first done with the Missing Baby, we had some people come in, testers, and he'll tell you, professors from a college, but that's not true.
They couldn't do the room. It was a little
So
bit
we
too tough.
literally took, I'm a teacher, so I have that mindset. Well, everybody should be able to figure that out,
Yeah.
but they can't. So we took literally about 4 or 5 things out of the room during the tweak,
We tweaked it.
and it's much better.
I think it's also
Much
it's
better
a
that
wavelength. Like you gotta be on the same page or the same thought process.
Yeah.
Like we have these conversations a lot with friends and other players, and I mean obviously the left side, the right side of the brain function differently.
Yeah.
Sometimes the people like to the other extreme of left and right, and there's no middle. It's just so creative or so technical.
Yeah,
You know?
you're right.
Hey guys, it's our 5 key question segment again, and we're gonna fire away with questions. You guys can have either it's the same questions, the same answer. You could be like same, or you can have different answers. Okay, so your first question is your favorite type of food.
Lobster.
Seafood.
Okay, that was really fast. Second question, favorite vacation spot.
Ocean City, Maryland.
Ocean City, Maryland.
Wow, that was like very
We were married. We were married there.
Aww.
2 days
On
before
the
my
beach.
birthday.
Wow.
Overshadowing
bedroom
it.
houses, 4, 6 bedroom houses.
Aww, that's great. Okay, so this one's gonna be a little unique, but if you guys had more space and more budget, what is your ideal escape room idea? What would you build?
3 rooms.
But I mean like a
For
theme.
one.
What theme
No,
would you build?
for one.
For one.
I'd like to be able to
The
go
theme.
different
Yeah.
rooms.
I would go with something that would be somewhat of a slaughterhouse, like a big slaughterhouse thing. Because I've heard about a few people that have had warehouses
Yes.
that have like multiple rooms and they just push you through, and they're more expensive.
Right.
But that's something that I would really like to do. Because something
I'd
big
like
like
to do
that is
that.
much more involved.
Lab.
Chemical type of that.
Slaughterhouse. What about you?
So I know what you're doing. Let me
Do
answer.
you? Go ahead, answer.
Okay.
Schoolroom.
Is
Classic.
that right?
No, it's because she wants all these other teachers, and she figures if all these other teachers come, I gotta have a schoolroom.
Go back to school, right?
Am
Go
I
back
right?
to school. I had already set it up, but they won't let me. I would have already set it up. Back to school.
Fourth question. This is interesting, but something that if somebody else was building another escape room, what would you say? Like, if I had known before an escape room, what would be one suggestion you would give them that you didn't even know when you first started building it? You're like, oh my god, I wish I'd have known.
Location.
Okay, location.
Key. Absolute key.
Mm-hmm.
Parking. Location
Yeah.
and parking.
Oh my god.
And bottom line is we picked the best spot.
As far as making the actual room and the puzzles, something that's very important is progression, which is something that people don't really think about. Because if you progress where you have like 2 lines of progression, then at the beginning of a room, the group only has 2 boxes that they can open. Whereas you want them to have an abundance of things to open initially that then can kind of have a few things that are progressive.
Right.
You don't want everybody working on
Yeah.
one thing in order to move on to anything.
Got it. So it's like, you know, don't do too linear because then you're
Right.
gonna have too many people focused on one. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good advice.
Yeah.
Last question. Something that people don't know about you, a hobby or side interest.
I'll let you guys go first.
Talent.
People know everything about me.
You
I don't
know,
hide
my
anything.
social security number, my address is
Yeah,
all
you
out
probably have all
there.
Well, what they don't know about us is, I mean, this is what we want to do for the rest of our lives,
Oh, wow.
And
and
we're trying to keep it all right now family
oriented.
it's
We want
ours.
people to come in when they have birthdays. They get a hug from me and a happy birthday, maybe even a gift card sometimes.
We've had
I mean-
more comments on
Just the family orientation of being personable.
Right.
You know, just let them know that we're so happy that you came to visit us, come back, and they all have. So we're very blessed.
Right. Service is definitely very important.
Yeah, absolutely it is.
Well, something that people definitely don't know about me is that I'm actually an aspiring musician.
Oh.
And I do hope that through this business I'll be able to then afford to actually push my music career and hopefully make it big enough that I can do something with my life and make the world a better place.
Great.
And take care of his mom and dad.
Yes, when you get famous, don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Are you a singer or you instruments?
I play instruments, I sing. I'm more so into rapping for the most part just because that's what I started with and I find that a lot easier to express yourself with.
Okay.
Um,
He's teaching himself how to play the guitar.
Yeah, I've been for 3 months or so.
That's
Yeah,
great.
he does. He's very, very talented.
Great. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Bye, guys.
See you.
In terms of like what you guys have going on in this area, because we're not too familiar with Easton, Pennsylvania, what else can you do around here besides knock out your 3 rooms? What do you do after that? Is there places to eat,
Oh, yeah,
shopping?
there's plenty of places
Yeah.
to eat around here.
Okay.
There's a lot of schools, a lot of colleges, and food places all over the place.
Yeah.
We have some good places.
We have some good wing places.
Oh, yeah, love wings.
Diner 248.
Yeah,
Very
very
good
good.
Easton
place.
Pub.
Very good place for wings is definitely the Wingstop on 25th Street.
Oh yeah, we have a Wingstop near us.
Yeah,
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 their
we
wings
have
are. Yeah.
They don't touch 248. Diner 248's Wing Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay. So you kind of told us something that's very unique because we hear a lot of different stories in terms of like planning events, planning things that people want that's customizable for their experience. Usually we hear about proposals, we hear about like corporate events, all different types. But this is the first time we heard of what went on in the missing baby room. If you care to share with our viewers.
It was a gender reveal. The couple had done the Ransom Room. She was about 6 months pregnant at that time. And then the husband called Frank and asked if we would consider setting up a gender reveal.
Okay.
So we, of course, we were thrilled. That was awesome. So we're waiting, okay, is it a boy? Is it a girl?
And then 3 months later, she gave birth in the room, and that was the gender reveal.
So finally, they came the night that they had, we had booked it for them, and he handed Frank an envelope, and that's when we found out what prior to, because we hadn't heard from them, I planned for.
Right.
He did tell me that he was bringing it on.
Right, and I had planned for a boy or a girl, so whatever it was going to be,
Okay.
we were ready to
You were ready, just to find
we were
out
ready
which
just
one.
to be, and it was awesome.
That's great.
It was
See,
touching.
all these creative ideas you can do with escape rooms, a gender reveal inside of a room. The whole family comes, they play, only to find out there's more than just solving the room or escaping.
Yes.
Gender reveal.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What can we expect in the near future? I know you told us a little bit about the 2 rooms. Do you guys do any type of like events or like mobile games, pop-ups, or any of that sort? Or I know we spoke about like maybe opening another
We'd like to
location.
expand some.
The biggest idea that we've had that we think would be unique as far as expansion is that we're eventually, once we have a second location up and they're both steady, we plan to get an RV and make an escape room in that potentially.
as well.
So that would be able to be delivered to
Yeah,
fans.
because then if a company says, hey, can we do your team building exercise, we can bring it right to their business.
Right.
They can do it in their parking lot.
Yeah, see, I think that's very creative as well. They can come here, but then there's the whole getting them to come over with the clients and everything. But at least if they do it on their lunch break,
Yeah.
Right.
go right out to the parking lot or wherever it is at their location and then play and then build teamwork.
Yeah.
Or right after work.
Right. Yeah.
That's a great idea. Is that something you guys are
We've thought
trying
about
to
it.
implement like soon or?
We
spoken of it.
got a list. We've got
It's
a
unlimited
list.
what you can do though.
Right.
When you think about it, there's many aspects that we haven't tapped into yet.
Okay.
And
Last,
hope to in the future.
that's great. The last question we have is the rooms, are they public, private, or option for private?
Option.
Option
Yeah.
for private.
If we have a lot of birthdays, younger teens. If we know that if they give us, a lot of them call us for information about that, and we ask them.
Okay.
Say they have 12 kids coming or something. We'll try to put 2 rooms aside and not let anybody else in.
Okay.
So they can have their party.
We don't want others in. People can, if we just put it online as 6 people, 6 players, 2 people can jump in.
Right.
If we're aware that they're a birthday party, we'd
Right.
rather make sure
private.
the kids-
Yeah.
Make it private.
Okay, cool. Well, hey, you guys gotta make it over to Easton, Pennsylvania. Check out Twisted Escape. Right now they have the 3 games running. Hopefully by September
6th, September 13th.
It became gutsy dates. They'll have the 2 new games available in time for Halloween. Let's put it that way.
So
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
hurry up and get in and finish these other rooms first.
Yeah, exactly. The
While you have the chance.
range and the cure. And check out their website for updates. Check out our website for a review on the Ransom Room, and check out this YouTube channel for exclusive footage of what you can expect when you get here and then what's inside that room. And hopefully they'll see you soon. Take care.
See you.
Don't hesitate to ask for help, for hints and clues for you to think it through. Leaderboard or not is whether you win or lose. 3 hints left for me to choose. 2 hints left for me to use. 1 hint left for me to move. Time is running out, gotta figure something out. 3 hints left for me to choose. 2 hints left for me to use. 1 hint left for for me to move. Time is running out, gotta figure something out.